coming as a trivet, as a pot holder. You're also getting the silicone sponge. You're getting a 4 square silicone drying mats and the silicone sponge. And Jamie Parker is here with us. And the reality is I just decided to change your name from Jeremy to Jamie.
That's okay.
And you're bringing us something that I'm super excited to learn about because I'm like, what's happening? $24.98, 3 easy payments of $8.33. Kochblume is a very fancy company and one that is well known. It's V85402. That's your item number. Jeremy, I'm so sorry that I decided to change your name just today. It's a Thursday.
Hey, you
we'll call you Jamie on Thursday.
Call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner, right?
Yep, exactly. Yeah. That is what they say. We've got 3 colors.
Yes.
So we have a set that's gray, a set where I'm gonna set
right over here.
They're over here.
There you go.
They're over here. Here's what you get. 4 of the squares. And the silicone sponge I'm super intrigued by.
Yes.
So we have it in the gray, we have the set in blue, and then we also have the set in red. Okay, I'm coming on over to you. So please tell us who Kochblume is first, and we'll jump away.
Kochblume means cook flour. They're a German company. That's the #1 kitchen brand in QVC, Germany. Yep. Very popular here. They specialize in high-end silicone products for the kitchen. So this is a multi-use. You get 4 of these drying mats. Rachel, there's so much more than drying mats. They're heat safe to 450 degrees. You could use them as trivets. You could use them on your table. They have this waffle effect here. So not only does that...
like a honeycomb.
Like a honeycomb. There you go, honeycomb. I said waffle, sorry.
That's all right.
Like a honeycomb effect.
Look at that.
So what that does is a couple of things. When you're drying your dishes, your glassware, your knives on this, it allows water to go down there and you can just pour it out. You could put this in your dishwasher. This is also safe to cook on if you needed to. It's safe to 450 degrees. In the microwave, in the oven, it is pure silicone. So it is multi-purpose. Now, so if you needed a hot mitt and you want it, like right here, I've got boiling water. I don't know if you can see the water's boiling here, a rolling boil. So again, I could use this.
It is a rolling boil. I'm not sure overhead. Like that literally was a rolling boil.
Yeah, so again, put your hot pans on here, put your pots, put things on your dinner table. If this is on top of wood, nothing underneath it. You can see here, I'm holding this with my bare hand.
Right, yeah, which is kind of crazy.
It repels the heat, it repels also any of the water goes down there. But let's talk about this sponge.
Okay, let's talk about this. Also it can be a drying rack.
So here,
new apartments, your first new apartment, maybe it was small. It's basically a studio apartment or an efficiency, and you need a drying rack. I love in the sink or also next to the sink if you don't have any room. So here's a side, and then if we go over here in the sink, I'm not sure if you're able to see that, but that's exactly what you want. Because sometimes you're like, okay, that's where I'm going to put my, wine glasses.
Yeah, your glasses in there, and you don't want them to break if you have delicate glassware. It's nice and soft, it's silicone, so it won't break. You could do 16 glasses on this, by the way, if you're having a dinner party. So 4 on each square. Okay, so
and I love 4 trivets. When we're having the big dinners for Easter, Father's Day, the whole 9 yards, you've got 4 trivets. Go ahead.
Okay. So let's talk about this sponge, because I use this thing every single day when I'm cleaning up plates. If you've got to just wipe plates off before they go in the dishwasher, is instead of using a regular sponge. Now, if I were to use this sponge and try and clean this plate here, you know what would happen is you'd get ketchup on there, and no matter how many times you rinse it, it's going to live on there. Because this is silicone, I can easily wipe this off, and nothing sticks to the sponge itself. Even if I took ketchup and just went like this, again, you could just give this a rinse and it doesn't stick. And that's why you put this in your dishwasher to sanitize it. If you want to use soap, you can go ahead and still use it and see how it still suds up there.
Oh, that's nice.
So you can still use this if just to clean with soap and water. Maybe you have china, maybe you have knives or cookware that you want to hand wash. This is the perfect way to hand wash it. And then again, take the dish, put it right there, and it'll dry faster. Air gets underneath it.
Okay, so you're getting a set of 4 of these, and these are, what's the size?
So these are about 7.5 inches square.
Okay, and look at what they can do if you come on overhead.
Yes.
You can use it for hot tools, hot hair tools. How cool is that? That's phenomenal. Have one in your bathroom for the flat irons, for the curling irons, for the things that heat up all the time. Use it as the drying mats in apartments, studio apartments, camping. Take this camping with you. You've got 4 of them. Use it as we keep on coming over here as the trivet, right? as a trivet for your hot things that you're putting on. I just had a table made by somebody in the family. You're gonna put those there, and also use them as you said, the pot holder. Use it as a pot holder because they're pliable enough to do. And instead of a fabric pot holder, which so many of us have, they get smutsy sometimes. You know, they get dirty. They get sauce on them and splash on them. You have to put them in the washing machine, the drying machine, washer and dryer. You don't need to do that. I'm fascinated though by the silicone sponge. So you just pick your color, a red, a gray, or a blue. The set's coming home to you, $8.33, shipping directly to you right now in this moment.
Here is another reason why. If you have an air fryer and you can just never clean these baskets, do you see those bristles coming through? These have bristles. Unlike a sponge like this, you could never get through there. You can never really clean all the way through. There you can see it. And that's why having bristles, so strainers, graters, air fry baskets, you can actually clean in between, not just the surface of it.
I feel like this is the sponge we want to have out by the grill.
Oh yeah, and it's heat safe.
Oh, heat safe, that's great.
If you have a pan and you want to get it, like here we've got some melted cheese, when you flip this over, it has a hard scrubbing surface there too. Safe to use on nonstick, but I can go ahead and just use that to scrub. So anything that's stuck on there, see how I can scrub that off right there. Let me do a little water here so you can see it all come off.
Why did they make this set? I mean, what inspired them to do this?
Well, because silicone is heat safe.
Okay.
It sanitizes. You can put this in your dishwasher. You don't get this stinky thing that you don't even want to touch it.
Right.
It's also safe for ovens, microwaves, and because it has that honeycomb effect, water drips down and it dries up.
I think you get it for camping, you get it for RVing, you get it for your kitchen, you get it for your bathroom because it's going to be trivets there. Gray, you get 4 pieces and the sponge, the blue or the red. You can get lots of sets if you want to. Jeremy, thank you so much. I appreciate it. $8.33 on that easy pay. You can call me Robin if you want to. I'm kidding. Right, exactly. Less than 10 minutes away from our today's special value. You want to snap this up because this is the way that you make over a mattress